His father had a rule for raising rabbits. If any rabbit's face started to look human, it had to be taken out immediately. The father said this while they were in the shed, but the son noticed something. A rabbit at the corner was eavesdropping. Half of its white furred face peeked out, the upper part eerily resembling a bald man's features. Its large eyes glowed an unnatural red, shifting between father and son with pure resentment. The son whispered, "Dad, I think a rabbit got out. It's listening to us." His father froze, looked around, then forced a stiff smile. "You're joking with your dad now, huh? I'm just telling you stories to scare you. It's not real." But the son felt his father's grip tighten, and there was cold sweat on his palm. They ran a modest rabbit farm, 500 rabbits in total. Every night they did a routine check to make sure none had escaped. Usually they split up to save time, but tonight his father held his hand and wouldn't let go. The son looked up at him. His father was staring at the sleeping rabbits, jaw clenched tight. His inspection method was different too. He wasn't just checking locks, he was studying the rabbits' faces. When they reached rabbit number 475, his father stopped abruptly. The son leaned in. This cage was locked tight. One rabbit was still awake, its red eyes reflecting the light. This one was special, a wild breed bought from the east, marked with a red string tied to its lock. The rabbit had black fur circling its eyes, like a human wearing eyeliner. It stared fixedly at the father, paws scratching the stone trough, demanding hay. The father pressed his lips together, said nothing, just threw in some extra hay, and pulled the son away quickly. Something was wrong. After checking the remaining rabbits, they hurried back to their small wooden shed. The moment they got inside, the father barred the door and windows with sticks. In the lamplight, his face was pale and drenched with sweat. "Xiaojue, don't sleep yet. You said you saw a rabbit eavesdropping. Did you see its face clearly?" The son shuddered at the memory. Only the upper half showed. It looked like a bald man, had a nose, eyes. The father slapped his thigh. "Damn it, he actually made it. I check every day. How did I miss this?" "But Dad, you said you were just scaring me." His father clamped a hand over his mouth. "I was lying to it. If it heard the truth, there's no telling what it might do. Now it's suspicious of us." The son trembled violently. "It's just a rabbit that looks like a person. Why are you so scared?" His father stared hard out the window, pulling the son behind him. "Xiaojue, you're young. You think rabbits are weak and harmless? When a rabbit becomes like that, it can fool human eyes. If you go head to head with it, you might end up stabbing yourself or someone you love." As he spoke, something knocked at the door. His father quickly covered the son's mouth, signaling silence. The door was over 2 meters tall. A normal person knocking would hit the upper half, but this knocking came from the bottom. His father took the son's small knife, gripped it tight, crept to the door. "Who's there?" No answer, only louder knocking. Pounding, really. He pressed the knife against the bottom crack. "Who's there?" This time a hoarse, aged voice replied, "Neighbor, just here to borrow some oil." Hearing a human voice, the son relaxed, but his father signaled him to stay still. A creepy, maddening giggle started seeping through the crack. His father's teeth ground audibly, his face went terrifyingly pale. Gripping the knife, he moved to rush out. The son sensed something wrong. His father seemed bewitched. He hugged him tight around the waist. Quote 12, quote. The shout snapped his father back. He sneezed violently and pulled a white hair from his nostril. Another knock cut him off. The son tensed. It was Zhang Dawang's voice. His father stayed cautious, asking repeatedly, "Dumplings with what filling?" Dawang knocked faster, voice shaking. "Uncle, didn't you say pork and scallion? Open up quick, I'm scared." His father finally opened. Zhang Dawang was a year older but simple-minded. Even in summer he wore long sleeves. He carried a bamboo steamer. Inside, dumplings were still warm and fragrant. The son's mouth watered. He grabbed one immediately. "Dawang, did you see anything on your way here?" his father asked. Zhang Dawang just grinned stupidly.